and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Baltimore Orioles are in position to sweep this. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Corbin Burnes. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, brings it in, 2 away down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to...
He'll do it himself, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kirilloff steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Not a big fastball on the mound by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball they bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for it.
2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Austin Hayes. Sliced down the right side. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Two now. Slice to right, and that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. On and miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Wallner. 1 down, base is empty. Towards first, O'Hearn. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't make the play. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit.
Now this one gets through. Runner holds at 3rd, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now Ryan O'Hearn. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Larnach makes the grab, one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play, and it drops foul in the corner. There's a swing and a drive. Martin going back on it. Gone into the flagpole. His first home run in the majors, and they're going to have to
First
send somebody
MLB
to get
home
that
run.
for.
Always such a special moment.
Opposite
You
field
know this
power.
is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail
Bang,
of
bang,
that
bang.
event for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a slow roller. Santana tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the rookie right fielder, Austin Martin.
Well, Boo, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the... minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. On the ground right side. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Manuel Margot. Margot tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Here's Alex Kirilloff. The Twins trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Off the mark there. Counts full, 3-2.
Full count.
ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now the shortstop, Carlos.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Rip to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. Twins wind up straight. So digging in,
Leading
Jackson Holliday.
Orioles, the shortstop, Jackson Holliday.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the batting order turns over. Colton Cowser. Now a fly ball to right center. Martin going after it. And makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't.
Oh, this one high and deep.
Get off ball. Alvin, get out.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings. And that one hammered. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Next is the designated hitter, Matt. And he can't make the play. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Mayo tossed to second, and a run scores on the double play. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cowser makes the catch, and that is. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Marco going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Martin has it sized up, hauls it in to end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hayes going back. Makes the
Let's do it, Rodney. A home run, Austin Hayes. Let's go.
And next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. And now 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound has to keep attacking and make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, base is empty. This ball's chopped to the ground. O'Hearn on the run, sends it over to first. And it's 2 away. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 2-1. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
The 1-1. That one out to right. Martin sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Bounced up the middle. Correa fires to first on the run. 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Down to number 2 hitter, Alex Kirilloff. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jumps, throws. Awesome play there. And here comes Carlos Correa. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
On to O'Hearn. And there are 2 down. Now here is Carlos Santana. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. And that is that. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a... Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Colton Cowser.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Kirilloff takes it himself, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And it is 2-1. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. And a 1-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And another ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's going to be Austin Martin. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The beauty of the skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tough.
Holiday to second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Come on, boys, let's hit.
1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Santana with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantages.
On the mound now, Griffin Jax.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Eddie Diaz. On the ground, 2 ball. Correa on to second. They get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And now the center fielder, Manuel Margot. Dean Kremer comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. The pitch. Margot runs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that'll get down for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And another ball. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Up the middle. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. Josh Staumont appears to be getting loose. Topa getting loose as well. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one to first. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Farmer whips it to first, and the Orioles set down in order. And now Austin Martin. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. It's in and out of his glove. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Next to hit, Manuel Margot. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. The other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 outs. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling.
Now this is through for a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cowser makes the grab on the run. They get a run on. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Colton Cowser. And the righty deals. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, and now the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
2-1.
And that's outside.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now a wide throw to third. Now second and third, and nobody out. Here's Adley Rutschman. And here it comes. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cowser at third. Henderson stands at second. No outs. That misses. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. 1 gone here.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate.
And that one in the air center field. Margot makes the grab. Both runners tagging to third. Not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. That one ripped right center
Get
field.
up, Ryan. Get out.
Runner from third comes across, and it's 8-4.
Second 2.
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well done. Drives in the run.
New pitcher on now, Justin Topa.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. O'Hearn around third. The throw in. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The Orioles down to their final strike.
2-2.
That's down and in. The Twins trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. And another ball.
Pressure
Come on, Cody, win
mounting right
down.
here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Man at second. Stays alive. is the ball game.
Well,
Good battle, boys.
Treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5.